What's the deal with all the headlines about city council being dysfunctional, and what's going on with the city manager's race?
So that's the easy question.
Yeah, they get harder from here.
The mayor of El Paso opting for a more relaxed State of the City update. Oscar Leeser went with a Q&A format, only he didn't answer all of the questions. Good evening and thank you for joining us on ABC 7 at 6 tonight. I'm Estela Casas. Rick Cabrera has the evening off. The mayor hit on various topics today, answering prepared questions instead of going with a traditional speech approach to the State of the City. So how are El Pasoans reacting? ABC 7's complete coverage now with reporter Darren Hunt.
Estella, the format allowed Leeser to discuss several city issues, including job growth, public safety, quality of life, and even what some called a dysfunctional council, and last month's decision by that council to give the city manager a huge raise.
Sometimes we get a little heated. There's no ifs and buts about that. But that really adds a little flavor to the city.
The mayor defended city council against charges it's dysfunctional.
El Paso is moving on the right direction, and one of the things that I can tell you that council is working together. If you had an 8-0 vote 100% of the time, you really need to wonder, and you need to check and say, okay, what's going on?
We may disagree on a lot of issues, but I think that's what happens when you have a democracy.
Leeser spoke about his decision not to veto City Manager Tommy Gonzalez's $60,000 raise, although he disagreed with it.
I honestly felt that it would have cost the city thousands, maybe even millions of dollars by doing something like that. And that wasn't the right thing to do.
When you were sitting there and you heard that, did you expect that coming? And what did you think when you heard it?
Well, I don't know. I need to ask my wife. I'll see what she thinks about it. But I mean, I think it's good to head off issues or talk about issues head on and address it. And I think he did.
Leeser compared job growth to a fruit tree that needs time to blossom. How far along is that fruit tree?
You've seen a lot of people that have come to El Paso. Really, the wages are increasing monthly. There's so many great things going on that that fruit tree is starting to blossom.
So we planted the tree, and the fruit's going to start to grow. But you can't expect to see full blooming trees, overnight. When
you talk about efficiencies, I think that's very, very important for us to carry those things out. But the job creation piece that he mentioned, I thought is vital when you look at how do you grow a community.
Now, Leeser touted his work with big companies like Prudential, Charles Schwab, Mesa Airlines, and ADP to move to El Paso or expand their operations here. He also said he hopes the city will see its tax base shift from largely residential to a stronger business base. Estella.
Okay, Darren, thank you. And ABC 7 is also